Hey, good morning. All right, so check it out. Today, I just want to have a conversation with you, and it's going to go as simple as this. You've got to join me and stop hiding and start posting content. Listen, I know it's a lot of different challenges out there, and y'all seeing a lot of activity about posting daily, posting raw, authentic stuff. And it's crazy because here's the statistics, right? And this is stunting people in their own growth, right? Did you know that around 60% of people are hesitant to share their work online due to fear of judgment, due to fear that it's not good enough? And here's the secret. On these platforms like YouTube, y'all are seeing a lot of success with a lot of different YouTubers, right? And shout out to them. You know, the DoDash and several others. I can't name them all, but I'll name some in the description section, the details. But authentic, pure, somewhat unpolished, not to say their videos aren't polished. I'm no one to judge anybody else's editing, but I'm just calling it unpolished videos. They're getting more views than the highly edited ones. It makes you wonder why, right? I tell you why. Because sometimes people want to come to a platform and just have a conversation. They want to engage with the YouTuber in the comments or whatever your other social media is and just really understand what they're saying. They want it to be clear. They want it to be, something they can relate to. They want it to be something that means something to them. And then they want to watch it. They want to experience real life. That's the authenticity, right? This is real life. I'm on my way to work right now. I'm hoping that sun glare is not too bad and you can see me, right? I'm not going to do a lot of edits to this video because I just want to have a conversation. And people are looking for those type of conversations. They want that experience, right? So those videos are getting a lot of traffic right now, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see, right? So I'm challenging myself, and I'm coming on here to tell you guys why. I'm taking away a lot of the overthinking when it comes to posting, and I'm moving away from the hiding, right? Because I realize that sometimes you can edit it so much, add so many filters and so much nice catchy music that you could take away from the content. And I don't want to take away from the content. As I continue to advance my YouTube pursuit or goals, and I continue to build an audience and reach people with authentic topics and subjects that they can relate to, I hope that I can get a sense of editing that still keeps that content pure. So I want to break free from the hiding, the delays, the excuses, So let's dive in. So first of all, welcome to the channel. I go by Mr. J. Howard, World Wealth and Success in Motion. And today we're going to talk about this game changer, right? Putting yourself out there by sharing your content, right? I've seen a lot of people talk about like how they gained over 1,000 views. They use catchy titles. They study the game, right? And that's what it's about in a lot of different things. Study the game. Get online. There's several people out there building themselves, even at the young level, the starting level. I have 885 subscribers to date, 85, 86, something like that. I'm on my journey. For 1,000, and of course the 4,000 watch hours, which helps you hit that monetization level, right? And you say, well, why do you want to be monetized if you just want to put out authentic content? Well, I want to continue to build. I want to continue to reach. And I know that is a milestone, right? Of course you want to make money, right? But you want to do it in a place where you're building an authentic audience, right? Because you're giving them that good content. And I believe I have something to say, so I'm going to share my content. So look, if you've been holding back, right? It's time for you to break away from those strongholds, from those fears. It's time for you to realize that the potential is waiting on you, right? So we got to get to it. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to creating content is, as I stated, fear, right? Fear of judgment. And that's real. And that's why I want to say that again. Like, fear of judgment is real because you're comparing yourself a lot of times, right, to something else that you saw. They had hair. I don't. You know, they had on a nicer shirt, probably a little bit more iron than mine is this morning. Don't tell nobody, right? But you're comparing yourself, and you're kind of giving the person you're comparing to an unfair advantage, because they may not even be comparing you, right? And it doesn't make you right or wrong, but it becomes wrong if you start pushing yourself back because you're fearing something that is a comparison probably only in your head. It's most important in your head, especially in that moment, right? And then fear of being judged, like, you know, you don't have this or you don't have that. I don't have a fancy camera. You know, a lot of us, or me anyway, maybe you all have fancy cameras. I'm using my cell phone, right? And shout out to Android. You know, they do good. I know it's a lot of wars out there with iPhone. I won't get into it. Anyway, and you don't want to be criticized, right? You don't want anybody to come on and say you didn't do this or you didn't do that, whatever the case may be, right? And you aim for this level of perfectionism, right? Or being a perfectionist. For all you out there that are English majors, go ahead, be nice, but you can drop in the comments and be like, hey, you know, etc. You should have said this. I got you, right? I studied marketing. All right, moving on. So, and it makes you second guess yourself, and you really don't want to do that, right? You know, and for me, like, I enjoy comments. I enjoy feedback. So by the way, if you're watching this and you already feel like you heard something, you hear something, or you're looking forward to something I'm gonna go over, drop it in the comments. Let me know some fears or some criticism that you've received online, right? Of course, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, but I like engaging, right? So don't second guess yourself. You know, you might be worried that it's not perfect enough, right? Or people won't like it. And trust me, listen, I'm surprised I am where I am thus far, and I'm even more excited. I have faith that it's gonna work. We're gonna continue to grow, right? So you're not alone, but don't put yourself on an island by yourself, right? There's people out there that want to hear what you got to say. So most creators start with the same doubts, and you make the biggest mistake by joining them in I doubt myself, so I won't do this, right? You know, it's worth it. When you share your content, you grow. You attract people who are like-minded or who like the content. They were looking for what you have. And, you know, there's algorithms and all these type of things that, you know, based on like your title or your subject or your viewers, right? It'll put it in front of other people and recommend it. And the algorithm is trying to reach people that have an interest in what you're saying, right? So you're attracting people. You're attracting people who resonate with your message. You start building that supportive coalition, that community, that audience, right? And then you get that feedback that's vital to help you grow, because you know more about what you could improve on, or what more you could talk about to improve the growth of your audience, or maybe dig deeper into your topics, right? And it helps with that whole evolve stage, right? Every time you post, you get one step closer to your goals. I believe it. I believe it. Listen, I've posted videos and I've seen 0 views. Then I've posted videos and I've seen hundreds or 1,000 plus, 1 or 2 or a couple, right? And then I've done videos, 1,000 plus for sure. And then I've done videos where I get like 12 views, but it'd be 12 new views, or you know, like views that the opinions matter. I get a comment or whatever, and it's like, I needed that, right? And it's letting me know what people are interested in too, as I continue to grow and really solidify like that niche, right? What I want to talk about: life, world wealth, and success in motion. You know, what does that mean? And I talk about all this in another video, so I won't bore you with it right now, right? So, you know, my story is I've had my hands in quite a bit of things, right? I've touched different areas of real estate, house flipping, new construction, you know, military, married, then got a divorce, 3 beautiful kids, you know, kept my hands in community and politics, you know, try to keep my hands involved in community, is, you know, for the long run, as well as, you know, fraternity and just a lot of different things, you know. I launched a course, you know, I did some ebooks, different things like that. And I realized that what I really enjoy not to take away from those things, but what I really, really enjoy is coming on and just communicating with people, right? Finding those like-minded people and talking about life. You know what I'm saying? You know, what things worked for me, what didn't work for me. You know, it's not really about, not at this stage, selling a program or a product. For me, it's about getting that message out. You know, eventually as I continue to evolve, cool, right? If that's what's in my path, that's what, you know, I'm led to do, then great. But right now, I want to talk, right? And I want to talk about things that matter and things people can relate to. And I just want to create, right? And as a creator, now I feel comfortable calling myself that as I continue this journey to this 1,000 subscribers, right? Now as a creator, I know that posting videos, despite self-doubt, despite, you know, things that pop up and, you know, fear of criticism, etc., over time, those raw, those unedited, real videos, they bring me closer to the audience, and they bring the audience closer to me. So think about that, right? Today, you know what I'm saying, as I continue my goal of 1,000, I know that, you know, other people who have surpassed that number got there because they hit publish. They hit publish on the videos that they didn't think were the best, or the videos they did think they were best. They hit publish. So that's proof to me that authenticity wins, right? I'm not gonna let fear hold me back. I hope I didn't drag that subject out too much. You gotta get in a space where you feel comfortable being uncomfortable sometimes, right? Sometimes that is the recipe for success, right? It's about repetition, doing it over and over, and you master it as you go, right? And what I love about what's happening with the algorithms and, you know, etc., is that it is literally favoring the raw and unedited. So you don't have to think of this new formula. The formula has been very much so discussed. It is known, and if you just put in the effort and post, man, and I'm not saying go crazy, like don't, you know, have a lot of noise in your background or have your phone shaking like mine probably has been in this video, right? Make sure your sound quality is good. Make sure you're clear, people can understand you, and make sure your topic is on point, and you'll do good. At least this is what I'm banking on. This is what I'm seeing, and I'm giving it my shot, right? I think that if you've had similar fears to what, you know, I've discussed today, please, man, leave me some comments. Let me know what you did to get by when you had fears and how you kept going. And I don't really, it's not about what your subscriber count is today, how many likes or comments you get. I want to hear from everyone, right? Because you may drop a gem for me that I didn't even realize, or you may drop a nugget that I need, right, to continue that growth journey. So I'm super excited. Let's motivate each other. Let's continue to share content. Let's fill this thing up, right? Check out some of my other videos as well, you know, while you're on the page. Some tips and motivation on building, and let's continue to help each other. I go by Mr. J. Howard. I can't wait to see you on the next video. Listen, again, don't be afraid. Stop hiding. Start posting content. Join me and several others as we continue to go on this journey. I'm out.